Welcome to the spoken tutorial on grid system in Bootstrap. In this tutorial, we will learn about row class, column class with breakpoints, 12 column class with breakpoints. This tutorial is recorded using Ubuntu Linux OS version 18.04, Bootstrap 4.6.0, HTML5, CSS3, gedit text editor, and Firefox web browser. To follow this tutorial, you should be familiar with HTML and CSS. If not, please go through the HTML and CSS tutorials on this website. Grid system uses a container, row, and column in series. We will create a layout as shown here at the end of this tutorial. First, a container is created using .containerLG class. Inside this, rows are created using .row class. Inside the row, columns are created using column classes. Row is used as wrapper for columns. In this layout, the first row has one column, the second row has two columns, and the third row has three columns. Let us see how to create this website layout. Locate the files mypage.html and mystyle.css in the My Bootstrap folder. We will use mypage.html and mystyle.css files which we saved earlier for this demonstration. The files used in this tutorial are available in the code files link on this tutorial page. Please download and extract them. Make a copy and then use them while practicing. Open the file mypage.html in the text editor. Let us first see how to use the .row class. Replace the h1 tag with the code as shown here. Inside the container, there are three div sections with row class. Each section represents header, content, and footer for the web page. Save the file. Let's open the file mystyle.css in a text editor. After the .containerLG class, type the code as shown. For better clarity, we have set a 3-pixel solid orange border for .row class. Save the file. Open the file mypage.html in a web browser. We see that 3 rows are added to the page, which is defined in bootstrap.css. Press Ctrl plus Shift plus C or right-click on the page and select Inspect Element. Inspect Element window opens. Press Ctrl plus Shift plus M or click on the Responsive Design mode at the top right of this window. Now the page is in responsive mode. Let's drag the right border and increase and decrease the size of the screen. We see that the width of the rows also changes as per the size of the container. Next, we will learn about column class. .col class is used to create columns of equal width. .col auto class is used to create columns that have width according to the content inside it. Let's see how to use column class with an example. Switch to the mypage.html file. Update the container section as shown here. For the first row, we have created a single column using .col class which has a heading. For the second row, we have created 2 equal width columns using .col class. The first column has a list and the second column has some content. For the third row, we have created 3 columns with some content. We have used .col class for first and third columns and .col auto class for second column. Save the file. Switch to the mystyle.css file. Next to the .row class, type the column classes as shown here. For better clarity, we have set a 2 pixel solid navy border for .call class and 5 pixel solid navy border for .call auto class. Save the file. Switch to the browser and refresh the page. In this layout, the first row has a single column with heading. The second row has 2 columns with equal width. The third row has 3 columns. In the second column, width is set according to the content inside it. The remaining space is equally divided between the first and the third columns. By dragging the right border, we will increase and decrease the width of the screen. Observe that the width of the columns also changes as per the size of the container. We can also create column class with breakpoints. This table shows the .call classes for different breakpoints. They have 100% width until the breakpoint is reached. Similarly, these are the .call auto classes for different breakpoints. You can try these classes on your own. Next, we will learn how to create unequal width columns using a 12-column class. A row is divided into 12 equal width columns. .call star class is used to create columns of equal and unequal widths. Star represents the number of columns out of 12. Few columns can be combined to create a single column. For example, .call 6 class is used to divide this row into 2 equal columns. In this case, .call 7 and .call 5 classes are used to divide this row into 2 unequal columns. Here, .call 3, .call 4 and .call 5 classes are used to divide this row into 3 unequal columns. Notice that the sum of the number of columns should not be greater than 12. Switch to the mypage.html file. In the second row, for the first column, change the column class to call3. For the second column, change the column class to call9. For the third row, change all the 3 column classes to call3. Save the file. Switch to the mystyle.css file. Next to the .call class, update the column classes as shown here. For better clarity, we have set a 2 pixel dotted navy border for .call 3 and .call 9 classes. Save the file. Switch to the browser and refresh the page. Let us see the changes in the layout. Notice that the second row has unequal width columns of grid 3 and 9. And the third row has equal width columns each of grid 3. By dragging the right border, we will increase and decrease the width of the screen. We see that the width of the columns also changes as per the size of the container. Note that the ratio of width of columns, that is 1:3 for second row and 1:1:1 for third row, remains constant. Switch to the mypage.html file. What happens if the sum of the number of columns is greater than 12? Let's check. For the second row, change the second column class to call10. Notice that now the sum of number of columns is 3 plus 10 equals to 13, which is greater than 12. Save the file. Switch to the mystyle.css file. Update the class as shown here. For better clarity, we have set a 2 pixel dotted navy border for .call 10 column class. Save the file. Switch to the browser and refresh the page. Now the second column is shifted to the next row. This is because space is not enough for it. We can also create a 12-column class with breakpoints. Following are the 12 column classes for different breakpoints. They have 100% width until the breakpoint is reached. Switch to the mypage.html file. Now we will see how this class behaves for medium screen size. In the second row, for the first column, change the column class to colMD3. For the second column, change the column class to colMD9. For the third row, change all the 3 column classes to colMD3. Save the file. Switch to the mystyle.css file. Next to the .col class, update the column classes as shown here. We have set a 2 pixel dashed navy border for .colMD3 and .colMD9 column classes. Save the file. Switch to the browser and refresh the page. By dragging the right border, we will decrease the width of the screen to below 768 pixels. Now each column takes 100% width. Let's increase the width of the screen to 768 pixels or above. Now the columns of second and third row are in 1:3 and 1:1:1 ratio respectively. So the column has 100% width until the medium breakpoint is reached. You can also try a 12 column class with other breakpoints. In this way, we can create responsive website layouts with Bootstrap. With this, we have come to the end of this tutorial. Let us now summarize. In this tutorial, we have learned row class, column class with breakpoints, 12 column class with breakpoints. As an assignment, open the mypage.html file. For second row, change the column class to .colSM3 for first column, .colSM9 for second column. For third row, change all the column class to .colSM3. Open the mystyle.css file. Set 2 pixel solid navy border for .colSM3 and .colSM9 classes. Save both the files. Observe the output on the web browser. The video at the following link summarizes the Spoken Tutorial project. Please download and watch it. Spoken Tutorial project team conducts workshops and gives certificates. For more details, please write to us. Please post your timed queries on this forum. Spoken Tutorial project is funded by Ministry of Education, Government of India. This is Neha Solanki from Spoken Tutorial, IIT Bombay signing off. Thanks for watching.